Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. It's time to check out last night's sleep research and continue on with the last week of the Cresselia vs. Darkrai event. I hope you all slept well. I feel like I'm pretty well rested today, so always a good feeling to get the day started. Full 100 sleep score. And looks like more slumbering from last night. Ooh, dozing. Interesting that I'm not getting any historical data on that, but okay. Maybe that's just a visual glitch. I mean, I've not been having a lot of dozing in the last few weeks. You know, very, very sporadic. 60 million drowsy power. Did get Cresselia on the team. Not quite up to the full 8 spawns yet from the natural drowsy power, but still got a good chunk of 2 stars and 3 stars. And to answer from yesterday's poll, as we can see, did not use an incense. Checked right before I went to bed, and it was actually an even 47-47 split. So, as the tiebreaker, I went into the comments to see what was going on with everyone's reasoning, and it seems like, you know what, we do have Good Sleep Day coming up this weekend, and it would be a good idea to hold on to that more valuable legendary incense until then. So that way we can really try to push it for a potential finishing of Cresselia's sleep style dex entry. So we're just going no incense today. It looks like we have Bulbasaur, we have Wobbuffet, Weepinbell, Mankey, we got another Munna, we got Ralts, Spriggatitos. Oh, adorable. Okay. Interesting. A lot of I mean, even though a lot of it is 2 and 3 star sleep, not as much of like the bigger, splashier stuff that I'd expect to see. Interesting. Who's hungry? Okay. Neither of the Pokemon I wanted, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and pick up that daily gift and see everything we're working with for this 10 diamonds. Nice. Finally back over 5,000. So, these are the two that I'm most interested in taking home. Munna and Ralts. More directly interested in Ralts, just to get that better Gardevoir as a healer. I do have kind of Cresselia to kind of take that space a little bit, but as far as just raw healing ability, Gardevoir just does a better job. Oh, let's see. Getting kind of low on biscuits again, and we're not even a third of the way through the month. Might have to pop into the shop and pick up some more just to get a little bit of a healthier stock. So I would like to take the Munna home. You know what? Let's do it and give it a try. No big hit, that's okay. Wouldn't mind just trying another roll on trying to get a good berry collecting, slightly skilled triggering Munna. But that is where I will call it for today. as far as what to share, I think it would basically be between the same two, but because Mana is the newest, give that for folks as an opportunity to strengthen any of the ones that they're working on, or stockpile for future investments. Only 59 down from today's sleep research. It's a little bit on the lower side, but again, it is more towards the beginning of the week. And we've got 13,000 dream shards added back to the bank. Naive. Cannot remember that one, but I have a foreboding feeling. Apple corn. Dream shard bonus, research XP bonus. This is already going bad. Ingredient finder, inventory up. Yep. Naive. Main skill chance down. Complete. Not the inventory up at 75 and 100. Only redeeming qualities out of this. I'm gonna just move right on. That is just... Whoa. Careful. Alright, Mana. Got all of your ingredients. That's an interesting collection. Let's see what we got working with in your sub-skills. Skill trigger, helping speed. Two great things to see right out the gate. Skill trigger, ingredient finder, not so much, but helping speed. And the ingredient finding down with main skill chance up. This is going to trigger as much as it is possible. Okay, Mana, please, if you would be so kind, step into my office. Let's have a look at this on the big board. We're going to run this as Musharna just to get an idea of what this looks like all the way at the end. Skill trigger M to start with, helping speed M. Up next, skill trigger S. So by 50, completely ready to just be absolutely a skill triggering out. Just going crazy on skill triggers. Ingredient finder at 75. I think that's the only downside in all of this. That would have been great as berry finder. And helping speed S to round things out. And careful. So let's take a look at berry strength. Do I really just need to run it to... Yeah, I can just run that to 60 just to see. Interesting. I guess because it doesn't have berry finding, that's really the thing holding it back. And its nature also is not increasing its speed as much. But let's look at... Thank you. Total strength. I guess the same thing is going to be the case there. Very interesting. All right. And then just for ha-has, I'll run the skill trigger count. Okay. That's at least redeeming. So I guess it's like an okay berry collector, but an absolute beast of skill trigger outside of its ability. This one, yeah, I guess the only thing that's really hurting it is its no inventory up. That's the difference between 5.6 triggers and 5.0 triggers. So it may not be like an absolute berry collecting beast, but it does the thing that I want it to do while collecting the most. So I think I can be happy with that. It only has the carry limit of 29, but that's okay. Like, with that 5 amount of triggers per day, and it doesn't get double triggers like a skill specialist does. It's just clearing out space for skill triggers to happen. So I feel pretty happy with this. All right. Moving on. Let's see how the global drowsy power has been impacted by last night's sleep research. Got to rank 10, so we get some rank up rewards. That medium-sized dream cluster that will be happily put to use once we get that research rank increase, which should be happening soon. Asterisk. Oh! Anyone notice that? We got a little bit of sneaky snagging first and foremost, yay. But thank you, always love the double stamps. It's a little bit clearer as we're getting towards the end of the week. It's not as dark and murky around these parts. It's like we're having some sort of impact on the way that the map's loading out. It's cute, I like it. Doing some environmental storytelling. Okay. No news. Which, again, I'll say, hopefully tomorrow some more as we get towards Good Sleep Day kicking off, as well as the wind down of the event. How did everybody else sleep? 47 reports. Very nice. Translating to 7 Cresselia. Oof. No, it happens sometimes, but any down is good. Happy to have it. Let's see. Now that that's squared away, let's collect from everyone, get the team set up. That level 6 skill trigger is very nice. Alright, I'll take one. I was hoping you'd have more built up overnight, but that's okay. And that ginger is going to come in nice and handy. Yes. More pot filler, please. Or just help me to stock up on some ingredients that I have been sorely lacking. Everyone's nice and topped off. Because effectively 3 heals consecutively has been doing great work. Same thing for our Boy-Coco Crocolore. A little bit low on energy to start the day, but with some skill triggers, it should be keeping itself pretty well paced. Alright. Cool. Collected everything. Let's make some breakfast. Finally got a little bit of a healthier level of other ingredients after last Sunday. I'll throw in one cocoa for good luck. Not a slowpoke tail. Slowpoke tails always don't give me extra tasty. Did have an extra tasty dinner last... Oh! Maybe it is cocoa that's the special ingredient. 100,000 dish strength. Love to see that. That'll be a nice little boost. Get us into the master rank. Yeah, Master 1. Probably Master 2 after these berries get fed. Yeah. No, I can't click on the berry. Yeah. That's great. Love to see that to start the day. So, got to Master 1, so there's 30 more Cresselia down. I've still got to... Still got to get the candies used after bedtime tonight. So tomorrow I'll have 90 more down to work with. At minimum. Pick up another Ralts incense at Master 3. If I do end up getting that through today's lunch and dinner, then I will definitely put that on, at least for tonight. Continue to get some more psychic-type spawns. Actually making really good progress on the favored berries. Was not expecting that. That's good. Cresselia's been doing some good work overnight. So that's really of that mission. I'm not too concerned about getting 1,700 dream shards if I don't hit the just straight up berries. Let's see how the down stock's looking. So 295. So at least 140 of that is going to the incense, because I'm going to use at least one more, probably both. If I have enough left over because of getting Cresselia to spawn, causing more down to be collected, I can go in and pick up some more of the biscuits. And then if I get to the end of the week and if I've exhausted all of the biscuits, which I don't think I'm going to get through 14 of them. That's a lot of down. I can pick up one of the 160s. Because it's not bad to have just one of the legendary incense kicking around. It's always good, especially during any double dream shard events, because those do tend to pull in a lot of XP and dream shards, regardless of their sleep style. So it's just good food for thought. So still got a couple more nights to think through how I want to do that. Let's see. As far as candy usage, looks like things are shaping up pretty well already for most of the folks I want to take to Old Gold. The only one that I really have got to spend some resource on is my Palmo. So that is going to take some time. That will be the nice sub goal when I get things started, getting this Palmo to Palmy to Palm. No. Palmo to Palmot. They're so similar, it is very confusing. But get that 150 hours. That should be like start of week 2. Have the candies to do that, but really just need to get that to above 25. Do I have any? I don't have. I've got only I've got a couple of medium type electric candy. So I could use that. I still have some time to decide. There's also got plenty in Raichu to be able to get that as the berry collector. Alright, I'm going to think on that for just a little bit longer. But that will get squared away at the end of the week. Things are feeling just really good, so like I'm happy to just take a moment and just make sure that everything's in its proper place. So, everything's looking good. At Master 2, at a good chunk, should expect to get to Master 3 by end of day, so that's exciting. And then continue on with the event. But that is what I have for today. I realize I'm getting a little rambly, so I'll cut it off there. For tomorrow, it will be a late upload. Got an early start to my day, so I will be back to report later on in the evening. And thank you for tuning in. Just also did take a look, hit 250 subscribers, so yay, exciting little milestone. Thank you all for hanging out with me on this journey. I appreciate all the love and support y'all have been giving for the past year. It means a lot, so thank you all so much for it. If you've been enjoying the content, feel free to leave a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time. And I will be back tomorrow with some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.